All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is it. Merlin's Mound. The second largest man-made prehistoric mound in all of Europe. This thing is absolutely spectacular.
All right, everyone. Welcome back to the land of Chem. I'm your host and the author. My name is Jeffrey Drum. Thank you all so much for joining me again. All right, everyone, welcome back. And if you're just tuning in for the first time, please bear with me as I am not recording from my home studio in Egypt, as we are in the midst of a 3-week expedition across the megalithic landscape of England and Ireland in search of connections between and evidence for the evolution from the ancient stone circle and mound structures of England and Ireland and the Egyptian pyramids. We have visited more than 15 sites thus far, and the accumulated research and on-site documentation is almost completely overwhelming, but slowly but surely, it will all be released here on the channel. But first and foremost, I wanted to get this footage out as soon as possible. Yesterday, we had private, special permission access to an exclusive site that is not open to the public, and the experience was so amazing that I wanted to present this first in the series of our expedition documenting these ancient structures across Europe. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the footage from our expedition to Merlin's Mound. If this is the type of content you're interested in regarding the function of the Egyptian pyramids and other ancient structures across the world, please subscribe to the Land of Chem here on YouTube. Click that little notification bell so that you do not miss the new episodes that premiere twice per week. Like, comment, and stay tuned. If you want to help support this channel, check out the Land of Chem members only section, link in the video description below, and thelandofchem.com if you want to pick up some merch or grab a copy of the book. If you want to follow me on Instagram, my handle is @thelandofchem. Ladies and gentlemen, I think that is it for today's intro. So without further ado, let's get right to it. All right, everyone, here we go with tonight's episode. And to begin, here is a photo from our special permission access yesterday showing the current appearance of the mysterious Merlin's Mound, also referred to as Marlborough Mound. And here is a drone shot taken during the recent 2021 survey of the structure by Marlborough College. And yes, this ancient proto-pyramid is located in the center of a modern-day college campus, and it is inaccessible to the public unless you have special permission from the college administration. And you can see here the spiral walkway leading to the apex, which appears to be an original feature of the mound that was restored in the 1600s by the Seymour family that owned the property at that time. The next two are a few diagrams from William Stukeley's 1724 Itinerarium Curiosum, showing the mound here and the surrounding landscape. And you can see the water-filled enclosure or reservoir here, which is also shown on the original print that was given to us by the campus administrators that you will see in the footage in just a moment. The first connection between the ancient mound structures of England and the water-filled enclosures or reservoirs surrounding the Egyptian pyramids. Here is the second diagram from Stukeley's work depicting beautifully the spiral pathway leading to the top of the structure. But was this originally intended as a pathway, or did this spiral have another function? More on that coming up soon. And this is an image from a recent geophysical survey of the mound with the main structure up here, some ancient walls discovered and depicted here in red, and here in green is an anomaly detected by ground-penetrating radar, which may have been an underground shaft system or the subterranean spring that feeds into the mound itself. Now here you can see a comparative analysis between the size of Merlin's Mound and Silbury Hill in the background that you will also see in an upcoming episode, which is the largest proto-pyramid in all of Europe. And this is a spectacular diagram that shows the relative sizes of the ancient stone circles and mounds compared to the footprint of the Great Pyramid. And you can see here in the center, Stonehenge. In the next circle is Silbury Hill, this circumference here. Damn near the size of the Great Pyramid that you can see here in the square. And the final circle on this diagram is Avebury, which is by far the most spectacular site that I have ever visited, surpassing everything that I've witnessed in my expeditions across Egypt, absolutely dwarfing the total area covered by the Great Pyramid. And the unbelievable footage from the Avebury expedition will also be coming up very soon, so please subscribe and stay tuned. Now, on to some pictures from yesterday's special permission access showing Merlin's Mound today. And this is the cistern at the top, and it was confirmed that below this metal gate that you can see here is a ladder leading down into the mound, connecting into a tunnel system within this structure. Now, this tunnel may be relatively modern or part of the Norman castle that once stood atop this mound, but it may have also been an original feature of the site that was repurposed during later occupations of the structure. And here is an amazing shot taken from inside of the cistern, and it does appear that this depression in the apex is an original part of Merlin's Mound. So ladies and gentlemen, now that you have some background data on the site, it is my greatest pleasure to present to you the exclusive high-definition footage from our private special permission access to Merlin's Mound. I hope you enjoy. All right, everyone, welcome back. This is a Land of Chem exclusive. I'm extremely excited. We are about to get our safety briefing for a private special permission access entry to Merlin's Mound, possibly the highlight of our expedition across ancient England. Absolutely magical, and I use that word intentionally. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. I'm super excited. Yalabina. All right, everyone, we just had our security briefing and private escort to Merlin's Mound, the structure that you can see behind me. And we were given this depiction of the Norman castle that was once constructed on top of this mound, and you can see the water. It's reported that there was an underground spring running underneath this structure, and there may have been a cistern on the top of the mound. So now this little chapel or castle here is a modern addition. They've constructed a spiral pathway leading up the mound.
And this certainly looks like you see that shell collection bowl there. Again, certainly indications. You can see flowing water into here, that there may have been a subterranean spring underneath this structure. So now, without further ado, we are going to ascend Merlin's Mound. Yalabina, let's go, and I'll show you what it looks like when we get to the top. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the top of Merlin's Mound. Pretty awesome, right?
Magical.
It's
so cool.
It's amazing. And as you can see around us, this thing is dead center in the middle of a college campus. Marlborough College. And we were given special permission access by the team here to access this site. Oh, look at that. All right, so we're here completing the spiral that brought us to the top of Merlin's Mound. And they recently cut back all of the trees up here. It is gorgeous. And like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, there was a Norman castle up here, and also the cistern. As you can see, this circular depression at the top of the mound. And you can see there's another white horse. See it on the hillside?
I see it there, yep.
Here. And these white horses have been etched into the hillside across this ancient landscape, and they're relatively modern. So what was the function of this ancient structure? Merlin's Mound. Of course, we know here on the land of Chem that magic is really ancient chemistry. But as you can tell from our recent discussions regarding dielectric properties of ancient stone materials, quartz and ultrasound, the thermoregulatory and heat retention properties of black basalt, there's so much more to this story than just chemistry. And I truly believe that these ancient monuments across England, Ireland, and all of Europe are as sophisticated as their counterparts with the Egyptian pyramids. The same sciences, slightly different applications. This has been a truly amazing adventure. I'm speechless. So for now, we'll leave it at that. Please like, comment, subscribe, stay tuned. We are just getting started on our adventure across this ancient megalithic landscape. All right, and I will now attempt to read the plaque here within the chapel at the front of Merlin's Mound. Within the basins of the verdant hill, a beauteous grot confesses Hartford's Slaff, who with her lovely nymphs adorns the place, gives every polished stone its proper place. Now varies mystic moss above the cell, now fits the shining pearl of purple shell. That is some esoteric language if I have ever heard it. The basins of the verdant hill, lovely nymphs adorn the place. Every polished stone its proper place. Now varies mystic moss above the cell, now fits the shining pearl of purple shell. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we now conclude our private special permission access to Merlin's Mound.
All right, everyone. And before we conclude today's episode, a little preview of what you can expect from this month on the Land of Chem members only section. The exclusive footage from our expedition to this obelisk, towering over absolutely everything on this ancient megalithic landscape. I will also be releasing never before seen footage from the Sphinx enclosure and the revelation of an absolutely monumental connection of structures across the Giza Plateau from the lead inspector of the Giza Plateau himself. Ladies and gentlemen, you do not want to miss this footage, so please join the members only section, link in the video description below. All right, everyone, that is it for today's video. This was Sunday Site Visit 33. A perfect number to release the footage from my expedition to Merlin's Mound. Next up in the series, Stonehenge, the first ancient megalithic site of England, demonstrating the evolution from these ancient stone circle and causeway systems into the Egyptian pyramids. If this is the type of content you're interested in regarding the function of the Egyptian pyramids and these ancient structures from across the world, please subscribe to the Land of Chem here on YouTube. Click that little notification bell, like, comment, and stay tuned. If you want to help support the channel, check out the Land of Chem members only section for exclusive research-related content and unreleased footage that you will not see anywhere else. thelandofchem.com if you want to pick up a copy of the book or grab some merch. Follow me on Instagram at The Land of Chem. Ladies and gentlemen, I think that is it for today's episode, so I will see you next time.
Yo, are you still watching this? Please subscribe to the Land of Chem here on YouTube and click that little notification button
New videos coming out every single week. And check out this other episode. Come on, do it. Do it now.